Hey gang, Game Face here, and I am back, and so is Ghost. Um, my camera not set up right again. Panic. Yeah, so I am going to start to build this station, and the way that's going to have to start is, I think, look, yeah, I'm going to have to select one of these things, copy it. Oops. But yeah, we're gonna just dive right in. So, make sure I hit nothing else. Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. How the hell did I get a door? Oh, I understand. Door. Well, that wasn't good. I'll do that again. Hmm. Are those selected? Okay, so here we go. Got this. The first thing I need to do, I need to um need to add to it, but it's got to be a different building. Um, there we go. You right? A little bit more, I guess. Oh well. Ooh. Right. Oh, that won't work. Or any way I can copy that, but no. That works better. Take that down first. Hey, Megan Eco. That's good. That's something. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the banners on it like that, or the the keys. I might actually see if I can find some actual flags put on it. But now that I have that going, how am I gonna do that? Okay. I'm just gonna have to move it and hope that I have it right. A little further. Okay. What do I need? I don't think. Seems too far out. Hey, Marco. Oops. No, that wasn't. I don't know if that's right, but we'll center it after. That looks well. Now, what am I thinking? Let's take another one of these. And how am I gonna do? Need a mantra. I don't know if something not selected though. It is. Here we go. Oh, come on. Leave it at the same height. Oh, what happened? I'm doing okay, Sky. Come on. All right. We're gonna see. But oh no, that's screwing it up. Slowly moving it in another direction. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this piece by piece. Slight difference between relative and world. Probably copied some of the trim with it. Oh, what? Okay. Isn't that awesome? Didn't put them on something big enough to know. A little bit of a guess I should have built it all out of individual bricks. Just have to decide whether or not I'm going to go down another level. Take these edge ones out all as far as I can. Otherwise, I feel like I'm using parts where I don't. Okay. Rid of the. You know what? I think I'm getting rid of these too. Oops. reusing the building so I don't have to do all the angling again. That was what was tough about these things, was the angle the walls were. I'm only getting rid of them on this building. I'm not getting rid of them. Period. Can't have the same thing on every single building. Stuff. Okay, so might not work. Or I don't think it's gonna work the way I want it. Fuck. Just gonna work out magically that everything's in a perfect voltage this. Or maybe yes. Okay. Top. What am I going to do with the top? You know what? I've done this wrong. The other ones are not those ones, the opposite. Should probably delete all but one of those just to keep it on the grid. Okay. I need to make these lighter. Of course, with that blue mask on there, I have no idea what's going on. So we have to unselect everything, and that's... I don't know. I don't know what to do there. Try it again. That's better. Okay. Why am I not editing this building? I take this. Oops. That was like there. Oh, awesome. I think those are too far apart anyway. Decide how far we want them apart first. And then move. That makes sense? That's something. Okay, so now, what do we have going on here? There's an entrance type thing here. But I think... Let's see. Straight. Go with that then. Yeah, I want a narrow wall here. Bring it right to the outside of the trim. Hey, Swag Boy. Welcome back. A lot of people coming back lately. What's going on? Why is this happening? Yeah, it's starting to come along. Starting to see what it's going to look like. All of this, of course, is will be gone. I know what's going there. I understand a little more about what I'm building. I think that's right. Thanks, Swag Boy. The pattern really shows up with these colors, though. You got yourself a laptop. Cool. What'd you end up getting? Is it a gaming laptop or just a laptop? Like, I mean, like, does it have like a gaming video card in it? Okay. We need to count. So let's count. Okay, so as luck would have it, there's 23. So I guess our entrance is going to be 3 wide. I'm guessing this is the middle. Is this the middle? Okay, Meganiko, have a good night. Maybe I'll see you when I stream tomorrow. To do something here to these. I'm going to change the color of all of it. But I won't do that yet. I gotta figure this out. So there's a half one and in the corner. We won't count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It also seems to be crooked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that seem taking off the entrance? Don't need to get rid of those. Need to. What I need to do. Go get a new. Oops. Okay. Let's not do that. That would be a mistake. No, higher. Do that. Excuse me? That would be choosing to torture myself. I was just thinking, should I have this thing all raised up? But then I thought, no, that would be a bad idea because then I'd have to fight with the pathing all the way. We're not going to do that. I'm here for a non-chaotic, calming gaming. I'll leave chaos for my other. It's like, nope, we need that all the way through. Whoops. Okay, that's enough for now. More that needs to go on here. You know what? Before I go insane, more insane, I'm sorry. I am going to, oops. Get this grid down to ground level. Catch things. Okay, so that is like that. I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, so I need to figure out the top of this thing. And I need to figure out the top of these things. Right now. That's no good. That's no good. Okay, so let's figure that out. I really need to change the format of my chat. Betting most people can't see them. Come on, I'll figure. That's yes, we do. We have mummies. There's definitely going to be tombs, coasters. That's awesome. Line it up with the thing, and by the time you're done, totally crooked. Maybe it default lined up with the world. That's what happened. Awesome. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that's that. Okay. So the edge of this thing. This is going to be different than this and this. Let's think about this. Let's use this first, like this. Here I actually want to make it darker. Appreciate. Okay, so we got that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. And on the edge of the here. Do that. In there, or is it supposed to be every? It's supposed to be on every. I don't know what it's supposed to be on, but I'm looking at it and going, yeah, it looks better on everyone. Got this one crooked, of course. And there we go. Good. It doesn't start, you know, popping off. Oh no, I screwed up. Okay, so what do I need here? Oh, I'll just I'll get both. Thinking I'll put one there. Good. No. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah. Wait. I know what I'm going to do. Can't use these, so I'm going to have to remake it. I think I'm continuing this around at the same level around here. No, I was just going to call it ancient. Just ancient. I thought ancient kingdom at first, but that could mean anything. Okay, so these walls are flat, whereas these are angled. So I'm gonna have to rebuild this little trinket of mine. Trinket? It's not really a trinket, but you know what I mean. Or is that the best bet? Maybe not. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I guess it is. Oh. Oh. Now, what I want to do, well, we'll see. Hmm. Yeah, it's the best. Which means I've lost one piece. My little template here is a lot shorter than it was a moment ago. Oh. That worked out almost perfectly. Oh yeah, not like I can mirror the taking any of them. Hey, Unicorn Draws, welcome to the stream. How are you? Why is this a thing? This is not good. I don't know how, but something's crooked. Okay. Now the problem, of course, is I couldn't pick it up from there. So what's to mean that I can pick it up to move it to where I need to move it? It's not that me. There we go. Hmm. Really find out how crooked this. Oh, not that crooked at all. A little bit. It's good. It's good. I didn't want it to be good. Okay, so what's the plan here? The plan here is to take this and screw you. Huh? Hmm. This is crooked. Never ever gonna let me select those two. Oh, there we go. I shouldn't be doing this. Finish it over on the other side. I'm just going to do the next piece on this, and I'm going to have to copy it all the way too. Okay. I don't know if I like this. If I like that. Oh. You know, I even went to I after the morning stream, I slept for 2 hours. I was tired. Ideal. I don't know if I like the middle piece. I don't know what to do about that. problem with doing this stuff. If you want to change anything, it's a nightmare. I don't know. Okay. And still it missed a couple. Hey, Crafty Cat. Welcome to the stream. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. Just okay, whatever. There's a lot of things. Moving on. Oops. I'm gonna do this out here. Really? Now you'll select it no matter. Oh. Funny. Um. Oh, nice. Nice. Just because you don't have another one facing the other direction, you're like, nope. I'm not even going to move this in the same direction. I don't know about that one. See, now the problem is I need, like, pictures. Okay. Take this. I don't want. Obviously, we're going to decorate the inside of those. Like, a lot of this is going to require a lot of surface decoration. Okay, so we are coming through here. Put something on here. Use some larger trim around the outside, on the top. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Now we're getting down to the part where path needs to be put in, things like that. So basically we're able to take a hole. Not that. Make it bigger than it. That's not okay. So how are we gonna do this? Again, this is gonna be something that's underground, so not gonna. Let's make this here. Okay. No. No. Not at all. There we go. Then what we're going to do this is not working. So we're running out of room really fast. Now, are we running out of room really fast because I've done something stupid? Doesn't look like it. Not the obvious. Maybe I could this off. It's shorter. They only have 6-meter path for the exit and the entrance, and I guess I moved that. I should probably take advantage of. Really? Really? Are you kidding? Is that some kind of joke? Like, good. Most times you'd be like, no, no. There's a little tiny bump in the road. I'm not gonna put path down there. Are you insane? Now it just goes stupid. Why it's like, oh, I've got to put a little line here. This is what you're attempting to do here requires a line. Why does it require a line? It doesn't require a line. Just being loose and stupid. Are you joking? Are you joking? You've got to be joking me. What the hell? Okay, let's try this again. No lines. Line. But why are you drawing a line there? Driving me insane again, Planet Coaster. You and your ridiculous things you do with... like that? Will you not draw a line? The problem is the line is exactly where I'm trying to put the other pieces of track, and it won't let me track. It won't let me put them there. Just won't. Like, yeah, we're putting a line here. To hell with what you want. Like, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now the ground is too uneven. That ground that I just flattened out perfectly, you know, with this system that just arced a curb like up the side of a mountain, is the ground's too uneven. It's too uneven. You mean control? Alt doesn't do anything for me. Alt doesn't do anything at all. It doesn't want you to build what you want to build. Like, to hell with you. What you do is silly. Well, yeah, but the problem of extending the land further is that I get closer and closer and closer to as far as I need, as far as I can possibly go. I'm trying to get it further that way. I'm not trying to get it further this way. I've already fought and fought and fought to get this that far, and I can't have it the other way. It's a no can do. type situation. But the problem is, I've just pushed it over a line. And every time I move it 6 inches, it's like a never-ending thing. You'll never ever get it the way you want because all you're doing is pushing that point to another place. That's all we're doing here. This is not going to work because Planet Coaster. Delete it. That's what we want. That's what we're trying to do, Planet Coaster. That's what we're trying to do. Why do you have to be such a stupid thing sometimes? Really? Really? What? Like, ah! I'm gonna have like a freaking attack. It's like my brain can't control my arms and my hands. That's what this feels like. There we go. It's moving again. Good. Okay. It's moving again. Finally. Oh. It just gets into this thing where it's like, nope, this is the only possible way you're ever going to put a path on the end of this thing. No matter what you do. So I guess no matter what I do, this is not going to work. I put this on the edge and the ground's too uneven. I put it further back, it draws a freaking line on it. Which is just sort of like painful. Like, why are you doing that, game? Why? You're just ruining the look of everything. And then I have this problem with the curbs on everything. Which when I go to put the floor down for this temple, that's going to become a real problem. So, how do I solve this? How do I solve it? Yeah, that's probably not going to work for me. This probably needs to go underground too. So what do we do? What do we do? We go back to pathing and we just hope that it moved the line far enough that I can get 2 4-meter paths off here. Don't know why you're there. I was pretty sure before I did all this I flattened out the entire world. Not the entire world. Sorry, everything in this piece. This is gonna need to go down further. This is definitely gonna need to go down further. that's what I wanted to do. I wanted the contour of the land to control the mouse for me. Okay, so if that's that deep, that should mean easily. Oh, bring this. And it'll stop me at a certain. Draw me a straight line. Okay, how is this gonna work? We might need some more real estate. Okay, that's it. We're damming the river. Not damming. This will all be built like into a temple type thing. There will be building around it. Nobody will be walking into an underground. That will not. Not on in my world. What's the problem, Planet Coaster? 2 stories difference in the level not enough for you? You're like, no, let's go build path underneath. Seriously. Don't you think you should be like working on the what's the problem? Terrain too uneven. This flat terrain you've created is way too uneven. It's way too uneven. How is a coaster supposed to work on this? Way too uneven. Are you insane? Way too uneven. You must be insane. Okay. 4 meter. Here we go. This is where it all begins. No! Quit that stupid game. Seriously. You should only be able to affect the track, the closest track. Not the furthest track away. Okay. Well, that's kind of far. To the farm. Well, yeah. This is the version I know. Sorry. Hey, Draffy. No, that doesn't work either. Okay, how was this going to work? What are we doing here? Got this area. I promised an Egyptian garden. And anxious. Hey, Satire. Okay. Oh, come on, game. Are you serious? Is that what you're gonna do? Here, let's float these 6 feet in the air. Come on, quit it. How is this gonna work? Not looking good. Not looking good. Let me choose these things. No reason I shouldn't be able to choose this. Just by clicking the mouse. You know, by clicking the mouse. That's all I should need to do. All that it should take. Click, 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 click. Like, what the hell? Oh, yeah, just... Okay, I had to move it down because, you know, stuff and things were affecting me. Little green. Not so green. There we go. Yes. Could pick this all back up and put edges in it. I have a better idea. What's bad? I need to select these things again. That I expect. Yes, I'm not expecting. No, it's not working. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I want you to delete the thing that you won't even select. Okay, come on. Are you kidding me? What? Okay, somehow all of those were not on the building. Okay, whatever. I'll just go do something else. Okay, let's bring this back up. Let's go here, get ourselves. Yay! All I wanted was a garden. A little bit of a garden. Wouldn't let me have a garden. Thanks, Dolphin Gamer. Thanks for joining the stream and subscribing. You know, I've made a mistake here. I should have made a copy of the thing with the stuff in it first. Okay, there we go. I can delete the plants from it, add them back afterwards. Okay, so now we need the Alexander palms. Do we need acacia? Okay, so there's our our first piece of our garden. Thanks for subscribing, Ryan. Do you guys, Ryan and I already forgot the other guy. Sorry. You guys play Planet Coaster? I know. You don't have to answer if you don't want. Okay, so I'm going to I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so you're next. Oh, when this is done? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this will be... It'll be a better park. Well, it's not really going to be a park, though. The ride will be better than any of the rides I've built so far, I'm sure. The layout of the park, the world, will be better than any world I've built. You know, I still think the world I'm building in Something Scary, the last park, was a reasonable world. It was all going to turn out pretty good, but this is better. This is better than this. This is going to. I've got a better image in my head of what I want, sort of, for this. I gotta fix this. I don't like the color. There's something wrong with it. Maybe it's the. I got a better image in my head of what I want out of this whole thing too. That might be because I played Assassin's Creed Origins 68, 60. No, it's 84 hours. It's a long time. I played Assassin's Creed Origins for a long time. 86 hours. Hey, King Ironclad. Welcome to the stream. Oh, come on. It was only 16,000. And no. So I can't tell you. I don't know how big this is going to be. This building is going to be pretty epic in itself. This entire complex, I believe, will be the biggest building I've ever built. It will, not part wise, but footprint. Oh well, I guess there was that. I guess there was that 4,000 part complex. You know. Well, that would be kind of cool. Something that I can do. Is that something I should do? I should. Yeah, Pirate's Paradise was 75,000 parts. Something scary must be at, you know, 15 or sorry, about 75,000 parts itself too. Maybe more, considering the train station. It's just the train station is it's almost 17,000 parts, 16,700. But you know, that was the problem with that. I started building way too many things that were too big. Like both of those train stations in that park were insane. The Bucharest Western Station, was it the Bucharest Western Station? Like, yeah, those. Oh, did I just do what I think I did? I did. Why did I do that? Why do I do these things? You know what would be awesome right now if I could groove out a thing in here and fill it with water, but it won't let me because it's too close to the path. It'd be nice to have like a thing down the middle with, like, you know, water. Okay, so speaking of things down the middle with water, let's build some things down the side with water. Because that, it will allow me to do. You, go over there. Let's take this and 8. I'm going to start here and I'm just going to bring that down like that. I'm going to bring that up a lot. Yeah. Let's see if we can fill it with water. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I've had multiple surgeries. Lung surgeries. And at first, yeah, I was very anxious first one. But after that it became pretty, normal. The worst thing I found about surgery was waking up and both times when I woke up from surgery, yeah, not anxious about the operation. Okay. After that. Well, I'm sure you'll figure it all out. How far away is it? I mean, like how not distance, like time-wise. Yeah, but you won't be doing all the other stuff that Michael Jackson had in his system, I'm sure. Just don't let them give you fentanyl. Oh, then again, that's not true. The thing is, fentanyl, people in the hospital that take it don't get addicted to it. It's been proven that it's not because of propofol. Yeah. Well, I'm sure you don't have much like that. That I don't think you need to worry about. I think the people administering it are probably going to be very competent. Okay, is that where I want that? A bit higher. What do I want to do here? Best bet is. Well, yeah, exactly. Well. Oh. Maybe. Yeah, maybe's not a good. You need more than maybe. I understand that. Okay, so now that I've got that, I'm not going to do that with it. I actually don't find that funny at all. I years and years and years ago, before I was in software development and everything, when software development was just something I did for fun on the side, um, I worked retail, and I was a manager for a private business. It wasn't like a chain or anything like that, but I was a manager of a couple of departments within this very large department store. And it wasn't like a department store. It was an outdoors, you know, camping equipment thing. But yeah, so one morning at 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I couldn't open my jaw. My jaw was like, closed, jammed shut, and the side of my face was like, like all swollen. So I got up and went to the emergency room, and they, you know, they were like, okay, here's some amoxicillin. But of course I couldn't eat. I couldn't, you know, I couldn't do anything. I was completely non-functional. And yeah, hope that swelling goes down type thing. So 48 hours later, when it was like twice as bad as it was when I went the first time, I was back in that hospital. In the emergency room. Amoxicillin is an antibiotic, yeah. And yeah, it was an infection. It was like a infected wisdom tooth or something along that lines. That water. Why is that water not blue? Like I look at this water, and it's blue and reflecty and clear and water's like black water. Okay, whatever. So yeah, I ended up going back to the hospital a couple days later, and like it was worse. It was way worse. And while I was there, my boss actually called the hospital and said, you know, go get me to the phone. I went to the phone. My boss is on the phone. Like, you just can't call a hospital emergency room and demand to speak to a patient that's there. But yeah, my boss was like that. And she came and got me and brought me to another doctor. And that doctor, I can't remember what antibiotic he gave me, but it was like $80 to $80 to get a bottle of these pills, instead of like the $3 for the amoxicillin. And yeah, 2 days, swelling's down. I could start to move my jaw again. But that was like a week or more where I just couldn't eat. I had to, everything was liquid. A lot of Boost. But yeah, my boss got it all fixed up. Mainly because she was so demanding. And she didn't have any filter, you know. Yeah, you don't do stuff like this. She didn't have that. Whatever popped into her brain mouth, that was not necessarily a good thing. Okay, that just sounds creepy. Okay, so got this. What else do we need to do? What else do we need to start looking at this? So if I'm just going to try to keep this simple. I need some circular columns. No bosses allowed. I eventually, a month after that, all that swelling went down and everything like that, I had to go get surgery. It was like hospital tooth removal. Because normally they don't do that in a hospital. Probably about right. And Stock Planet Coaster. Yeah. Well, I really wish I could, you know, I'm gonna grab these statues. Grab this guy. Yeah, they're better off here. Okay, so what are my plans in terms of attractions and water rides? It's one coaster. That's it. It's a single coaster. This isn't a theme park. This is basically a very very large themed coaster. It's the ride length is going to be long. I was thinking around 6 minutes when I started. Oh, the statues turned out awesome. Yes. I am really actually this whole area. And once I get all the hieroglyphs, you know, all drawn and because I have to draw these myself. Once I have all this laid out, multiple panels of hieroglyphs, all that throughout this whole thing, you know, all the hieroglyphs you're going to see on everything, it's going to look quite epic, I think. I also have to move this. I should probably move this. Well, the whole thing is just called ancient. There's nothing, there's no more naming going to go on. It's just ancient. That's come on. I should have really had these the other way, eh? Then I wouldn't be having this problem. They were facing that way and that way. And if I were smart, I would just go and do that right now. But that's not the case. I am not smart. MRT. I guess I could just quickly do this and worry about those other ones all in a row. How did these get unselected? How did that happen? I wasn't clicking any, or maybe I missed them. You know, that's weird. That's just absolutely weird. So, I'm having so much problem selecting that one, and this one selects it over and over and over and over, and it won't let me select the other one. They are direct copies of each other. There we go. I got it. I got it all. Oh, that's right. Right. Things hang. Can I save it? Oh well. Need some work here. I think I need to change this to something to something needs to. Okay, so in here the plans are pretty simple and straightforward. This is like basically like a royal garden or something along that lines. Outside, what you can imagine seeing here is like a whole bunch of different buildings, like tightly packed, you know, very small spaces to travel between them. Like, you know, you see those ruins where the buildings are all just like you know, that's basically what I'm going for in here. I'm going to put some like, that'll be tightly packed in this area here. There'll be some water type stuff going on here. Just trying to make it as real as possible. That's what the coaster's going to be giving you a tour of, is basically all of the architecture and the world here. And then out here to the ancient temples and the tombs and stuff along that line. I was thinking of trying to build like something like a Valley of the Kings type thing out in the corner here, but you know, again, I don't want to be doing this forever. The reason I'm doing this is to reduce the amount of time I'm spending on stuff. So the other thing is, we will find. Why am I editing? I'm not. This. So like, if I'm gonna be able to move this in here, hopefully this will be what people are walking on. There should be no. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure that out. You know, they shouldn't be walking on the sand. They should be walking on the temple floor, or the, you know. But again, it's going to be mostly gardens anyway, so I won't have a lot of floor to cover. I'm going to put I'm going to work on getting a cover over this, on this, you know, something that matches in with. That's the reason that, like, you know, there'll be like a line of stuff that all comes together here, and here we'll put some larger gardens, maybe even follow the path around and put pathing around here, and put some vista points in so they go and look at these gardens. These are going to be moved outward. They're going to end up out here a little. We're going to bring the river around out a little, to give ourselves a little more room for this whole thing. And that's sort of the plan. That's sort of the direction things are going right now. I'm very pleased with the way this turned out. Obviously, there's more to do here, but you know, I can see where this is going to really come together nicely. The other thing I need to do, and this is going to be a very difficult thing to do, like for those of you who are here when I built this was not easy. This was very tedious to get this right. I need to build smaller statues too, like full smaller statue. I need to build what is it? Anubis, like the dog-headed god. But I want to build the dog statue, and you know, like have like the dog statues on the entranceway to things, you know, have them sitting here like they're standing guard or something like that. The other thing I have to be really conscious of right now, and I've already screwed it up, I'm sure, which is a really bad thing, is that everything's crooked. So it's something that I need to work on. My crookedness. I don't know why I'm always stuff. But whatever the case may be, I'm gonna leave this here, and pick this up next time. And well, we'll see how it goes. It go real. I'm actually quite happy with this build so far. Very happy. So I will see you guys next time. And until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you'd like to click the button, and don't forget to follow and subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.